Well, hello and welcome back to a Devon Nature Garden. It's been a while. I think, like with most people, I've written off 2020. But as you can see, I am in my barbecue shack, and that's mainly what I was doing in 2020. Was building this and getting it ready so that we can use it more often. So that's what I was doing. There was a few things that we did in the garden. Made a little sort of wildlife garden area, which hopefully will look a lot better this year. And 2021 hopefully will mean that I am in the garden doing more for the wildlife, doing more for nature. And as it's the RSPB Big Garden Birdwatch, I always get that wrong, Big Garden Birdwatch of 2021 weekend, I thought I would make a little bit of a challenge for the birds to eat some of this stuff, and just to basically see fat balls. There's so many out there, and I thought I'd do a video just to see what they look like and which ones the birds preferred. So I've been out, I've got 14 different types, and they range from 8p each by the packet, divide it down, 8p each per fat ball, up to about 66p each, and I'll get onto that one last. So without further ado, all I'm going to do is, I've got loads of different feeders, and I'm going to put 2 of each in the fat ball holders, and we will see what happens over the next few weeks. I'm going to run this for a month, so before the end of February I'll have another video update, if not more, if there's a definite winner or one that's striding ahead. So yeah, let's start off. So the first one, I'm going to go from the cheapest, which these are B&M Harvest Standards. Now I've got these from B&M. They are 12 for 99p, so that's 8p each. Alongside that, now I've bought these in a feeder, but if you bought a 6-pack of these would be the same. They are Glenwood's. I only bought them with the feeder. I'm a pack of 4, and they don't look very appetising, but we will see. So those, again, if you bought the pack of 6 without the feeder, they would work out at 8p each as well. Moving on to Asda's. Now, this is a pack of 20. I don't know how many of these we're going to get through. A pack of 20 was £2.25, so they're 11p each. As I was going around, looking around, I did notice there were some that looked a bit special, and I'm thinking that they will probably work out near the top of the list. So these ones, B&M again, are Finchley's Suet dumplings. Now to me they look a lot more appetising. So those ones there are 12 for £1.99, and they work out at 16p each. Morrison's Dawn Chorus, 4 for £1, so they're 25p each. Next, so I'm looking down at the list, Sainsbury's. RSPB fat balls at Sainsbury's, they are 6 for £1.70, so they work out about 28p each. Then back to Asda, Armitage, 8 for £2.50. These are blackberry and apple, 31p each. The rest here are all much of a muchness, but they come to about 33p each. Most of these are 6-packs, and they're £1.99 or £2. So we'll just rattle these off, apart from one pack at the end. So, garden centres. Johnson & Jeff's Superior Fat Balls. They're slightly darker and have got quite a lot of seeds in amongst them. Johnson & Jeff again, but Suet dumplings. These are a berry one, and they've got some seeds in amongst, you can see there. Then we have B&Q, which again, they're 6, but they don't look, they crumble quite well looking at it, but give them a go. We have Tom Chambers They are a mealworm fat ball. Now, again, I can't see any mealworms in there, but there's bits of seeds and whatnot in amongst them. Guardman fat snacks, another one you can get from B&Q or garden centres. There's a few seeds looking in them. A lot of these look fairly similar. Apart from these, which I got, which are Blue Diamond Suet dumplings. Again, they look like a bit on the colour of the Finchleys, but they don't look as... I think it's just the fact that these have probably been in nets before. But again, different colour. Now the last ones, and a lot of people go for this sort of stuff, is peckish. Now these are peckish, loads of seeds and bits and pieces in these. Had these before. Now with these, they are £1.99, which makes them 33p each, but 100% free. Now, so that means if you get just the 6 in a pack, which I don't know whether they do, that's kind of 66p each, so they're the most expensive. If you buy them like that, the same with everything else. So let's give it a go. Let's get them all into their individual holders, and then I've got to try and figure out where I can put them on my feeders. Right then, taking my time to go through these, and as you can see, there's a lovely mix here. So let's go. Bronze top number 1, because I've scratched on the lid so that I can see what's doing what. We have on the bottom, we have the RSPB ones, and on the top we have the Cheap Harvest ones. Next one, we have the top are those Blue Diamond Suets, and on the bottom we have the Glenwoods. I'm hoping these are focusing in as I'm coming in closer. And this green plastic on number 1, we have the Guardman on the top, followed by the Armitage blackberry and apple ones on the bottom. This number 2, you can see the difference in the ingredients. The top are the Dawn Chorus ones from Morrison's, and the bottoms are the peckish ones. Different colouring on the Johnson & Jeff Superiors on the top, with the standard Armitage ones on the bottom. B&Q Verve ones on the top, with the Jeff & Johnson berry ones on the bottom. And I obviously haven't written the last ones down, which is the Tom Chambers mealworms on the bottom and the Finchleys on the top. So I think it's time to go and put them up, give them a few hours, and maybe come back and see what's what. What I'll do is I'll wrap this video up now. I'll be posting it on my Facebook and on the YouTube, obviously, because that's probably where you're watching it. I do have Twitter as well, so if you're on there and you think other people may be interested, share the video from YouTube, please. And what I'll do is I've got next weekend off, so may do an update then and do it every weekend until the last weekend in February, and we'll see how it fares. Anyway, take care. Thanks for tuning in. Speak to you soon.